I am coming in and I am bringing that down because it is 9:30 and you are listening to KDVS Davis 90.3 FM, streaming on the web at kdvs.org. Northern California, well, let me start that over. You're listening to KDVS Davis 90.3 FM, streaming on the web at kdvs.org. Listener-supported freeform radio for Northern California and beyond. Thank you very much for joining us today here at the Earworms Garden on KDVS Davis. I am joined by half. Right? Half of the band. Half. This is half of the Follow Me Dark people. Oh, you got a Furlong Friday shirt on.
I do.
Yeah, we've got to represent.
Oh, heck. Look at that.
Yeah, we're playing with Furlough Fridays in a couple months. So.
Oh, really? Very cool.
Yeah,
I just played them earlier in the day.
Nice.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I think it wasn't quite light yet. So you guys have got a brand new album out. It's called Far From Any Shore. It's based on a hero's journey. I earlier shared the first song, Spark.
Nice.
When I was sitting in for the 6 to 8 o'clock hour. How do you guys want to start this? You want to talk about how you decided to do this? And I mean, okay, here we go.
So once again, we're Follow Me Dark. We were not necessarily, we made an album in 2020. We came down to KDVS before that even.
Right, before that, and did a bunch of stuff in Lisa, and then, we went dark because of that COVID thing.
The whole COVID thing, yeah. We released the first album during COVID. We made a follow-up EP, and we were just kind of doing our thing, and we happened to just meet this guy, Chris Tabrez, who's a great producer, and we hit it off with him, and
that's Blue Tent Studios.
That's right. Yeah, that's his home studio.
Very cool.
That we helped him put it together and get it set up for recording.
Oh wow!
And we ended up talking to him, hitting it off with him, and he's been working with Boz Scaggs for like the last 20 years. Mm-hmm. He and his team got a Grammy nomination for one of their albums that they did.
Very cool.
So we were just like, you want to work with us, like this kind of grungy rock band? We got very excited by the prospect, and I kind of pitched him on like, well, if we're going to do something, how about doing a whole album? And he went for it, to my surprise.
Right.
And, we spent a couple months developing a bunch of instrumental demos as a band, and really stretched ourselves musically to do all kinds of different genres and sounds. We presented him a bunch of tracks, and to our surprise, he liked everything we did. So that was the bones of the album right there.
I'm listening.
Yeah. So then from there, we were looking at this list of 13 songs, and he was insistent that we continue to practice our butts off and get them really rehearsed and sounding great in the room. So what you hear on the album is essentially live tracks. All the drums and bass were all done in single takes. We would go back in and do guitar overdubs, and all the vocals were done later, but... On a couple of songs, even all the guitars are what we call scratch tracks. So they were all done in a take.
Okay.
So it's got a very different approach than our previous stuff, which was a lot more modern digital production type stuff where you're on a click track and on a grid. This is all live, no click tracks.
No click track?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess, Boots doesn't need one.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No.
Listening to him play when you guys did the thing at the Fern, when you were debuting the songs out there, oh my God, I can't believe how quickly he's hitting those heads on the drum. It's like a machine gun.
Yeah, he's a madman.
I just didn't realize it. It just really resonated that night.
And I think he's holding back a little bit too,
Really?
Yeah, we got to push him sometimes, like, come on, let us have it, man. Give us the stuff. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, he does those metal blast beats and stuff, and I think, I think he's relieved to be in a band that, we're stretching him out a little bit more and doing different things. But his default is the
making it sound like he's got double kicks when he only has one.
Yeah.
So should we just dive right into the music?
Sure.
You want to set us up with a few of the songs first off, or?
Yeah, I mean, what would be a good starting point? Should we play like our first single from it, which would be Acid Desert, or do you want to play our most recent or something no one's heard yet? Well, no, it's all on streaming now.
Yeah, we could go deep track or something we've already released that maybe
it's
folks
up to you.
heard.
I'm just working the controls.
Let's go Acid Desert. Let's listen to track 4. This was our first single, and I think this was a good indication that we were hitting on a different kind of musical terrain because it has kind of a bluesy pocket and it has a bit of a 90s alternative climax, but it's very much of a downer thing. I think fans of Weezer might recognize some of the DNA there, but it's a little bit more raw and jagged.
And this is Acid Rain. Now,
Acid Desert.
Acid Desert. Sorry.
Chocolate Rain.
Okay. Let's see. Which CD player do I have this in? There we go. And here we are.
Blinded, chasing the sun to uncharted horizons. I could always ignore the darkness beyond. Too late, it's closing me in. Tear me to shreds, release me from my discontent. Sit alone, watch the clock take away my life. Lock all the doors, put out the lights. The watcher is out. With deadly designs upon my mortal compromise. My number is up. Sunrise, bags are all packed. Departing across the old track. Town. Now you smell people bringing me down. Past the old sign, past my empty clothes. Follow the crow wherever it goes. Ascend, rise above the threshold now. See it laid out, your heaven and hell, ugly and fair, replaced by the one that pervades, that creates partaking now. And striking us down. Feel it break upon the waves, depraved, relentless and cruel. Swallow up your pain and shipmates. Stop out your captain and crew. It's for you. If you're giving up on me, I deserve it. I'm going down. If you're giving up on me, I deserve it. going down. If you're giving up on me, I deserve it. I'm going down. If you're giving up on me, well, I deserve it. I'm going down. If you're giving up on me, well, I deserve it. I'm going down. If you're giving up on me, I deserve it.
Yes, and that is Follow Me Dark, and that song is called Acid Desert. It's the fourth tune off of their newest release called Far From Any Shore, which was just released on 7/11 of this year.
It's brand new.
Brand new. It's still got that brand new song smell to
Yes,
it.
sir.
Oh, fresh and baked. Yes. So, song number 4, are you already on the journey here?
Oh yeah.
Is this going through the first set of trials?
Yeah, so let me start from the top there a little bit in case anyone's new who's just listening in. So when we started working on this album, and I realized that we had to write 13, which ended up being 14 tracks. As a lyricist, I was very intimidated by this prospect, so I kind of pitched the band on, well, what if we do kind of a concept album type approach where all the songs are connected?
Right.
Just because that'll give me some structure to work with, so I don't have to feel like I'm repeating myself or anything. And I've always been, well, not always,
I'm sorry,
but
what'd you say?
one of my favorite books is The Hero with a Thousand Faces by Joseph Campbell.
Right.
And if anyone's not familiar with what his work is all about, it's basically taking all of the world's mythology, religious stories, and then kind of distilling it with modern psychology and boiling down the beats of the narrative in every piece of myth and legend out there into like a single story that is also the story of each individual person as we go through life and go through initiations.
Yeah, he was able to find those patterns through a number of studies of number of different mythologies in there, and came up, was it 12 steps in the hero's journey or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, I think that
Maybe it's 14.
There's like 15 to 17 chapters in the book, and I actually did each track on the album actually corresponds to a chapter in the book, where if somebody really wanted to go deep with it, it is there. So Acid Desert, the song we just heard, corresponds to the chapter called Crossing of the Threshold, which is basically when the adventurer has left their hometown. They're kind of crossing that line into a different reality.
Comfort zone, and they're getting out there into the journey.
Yeah, and starting to encounter strange forces that they don't understand.
Yeah.
And of course, a major theme of that song is the self-doubt and the enemy within, because you start to get that imposter syndrome. And
that's
wonder,
where the cave is.
That's right. Yeah. So the next song, then they're in the dungeon.
Which is...
Oubliette.
Oubliette.
Should we just play that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just play Oubliette. And that is...
Should we play that into 12 Trials?
It's a different vibe for you guys.
And this is song number 5. Okay.
Let it rip.
Let's go Oubliette.
culture spit up my bones. Well, I'm stuck in this hole. Elbows cannot bend, and I can't see the sun. No light and no sound. They led me through the gates, but there is no walking out. For those who feel silence more than pain, I am not the God-chosen king who roams free through the temple of the day.
Okay, that was that song. And that was the one where you've gone from you've stepped through the threshold and now you're
In
deep
the dungeon.
in the dungeon, dark.
Yeah, the belly of the whale. Also.
The belly. Yeah, right. Yes.
Yeah, and I was also got to give a shout out to Ozzy Osbourne for that one, R.I.P., because that was a major influence for me on writing that song and approaching that was that kind of feeling of this kind of lonely voice in the wilderness yelling at these cosmic forces, which
Really?
is kind of what Black Sabbath always conjures
Conjures up
yeah.
for you? Oh, very cool. Well, that's kind of timely and fitting for Mr. Osborne. Yeah, it's a shame he was so sick at the end.
It is. I mean, it's how amazing that they were able to put together that event a few weeks ago, and then he was able to come out and perform and just bask in that adoration.
Oh yeah, sit in the throne.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Yeah, one last time, yeah.
Yeah, Clinton does the same thing from the Funkadelics.
Oh,
Like just hanging out in a chair.
Yeah, they put out a chair for him. He just sits there smoking one and puffing away while he does his variety show kind of thing.
I
Not
mean,
so bad.
these people just have a different kind of level of constitution. The Clintons and the Osbournes of the world, the Lemmys. I mean,
Yes.
we're not like that in our band. We're pretty normal. Are we? Is that?
We're working on it.
Yeah.
What
Elliot's
is
not here,
the new
so-
normal?
Yeah, right. That's still being determined right now, I think. Yeah. Things are changing.
But yeah, it's go ahead.
No, go ahead, please. You've got something that you.
No, I was just gonna say it's great to be here. It's been a really fun summer for us so far. We're just kind of riding the wave of finally releasing this album that we've been working on for 2.5 years, and
It has been a while because just talking to Lexi, every once in a while, almost weekly. It's like, so when's the album going to come out? I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be a while still. It's been a patience game for sure, but well worth the wait. We had to work through a lot of schedules to get this done.
Right,
so that's why it took so long, but
it's hard to adult and play music.
it is. It's a balance.
Yeah, it is a balance. But you've got it out there. You've got the CDs released, first 100 printings
Yes, sir.
of them, so that's pretty cool. And they're all the 100 is there printed onto the back of the...
the first, we did a limited run of 100, and that's the first pressing. We're still talking about maybe trying to do a vinyl release, doing a second pressing. We'll kind of see.
Pressing it. This is a cutting.
A cutting. It's a burning.
It's a burning, right? It's the laser burning into the disc. Yes.
Yeah, but we're gonna get these on our Bandcamp. But yeah, if you guys like what you hear, you can find all of our music if you're interested. It's all available online under Follow Me Dart. Just look around.
And also, it's quite available here at KDVS as well. If you ever feel like calling in to make a request, we do have quite a few of the Follow Me Dark collection here, plus a number of songs that they had recorded live in Studio A.
Man, 2019
Yeah, I think it had to be 2019, if not
was
early
2020,
early
February.
2020. Yeah, and then we had lockdown.
Man, a million years ago now.
Yeah, it doesn't. It seems that way.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, so we do have it here. It's all checked in. It's in our rock alt metal section. So, what other song shall we share off of this? Oh, wait, I got those public service announcements to share. Better do that before I forget, and we finish the show.
Yeah, right.
So, let me see. I'm going to do this one, that one, and then that one. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
UC Davis students save on season events at the Mondavi Center. Full-time enrolled students with valid student ID get half off all tickets. First-year students, transfers, and graduate students can receive one free ticket to any Mondavi Center season event during their first year. To get your half off or free ticket, see mondaviarts.org.
Are you a musician or a music lover? Musiclandria is here to help you create, connect, and grow. Whether you need access to instruments, a musician's makerspace to practice, record, or bring your ideas to life, we got you covered. We also offer a space for all ages community events, and we're always looking for volunteers to help make music accessible to everyone. Get involved, explore our programs, and learn more at musiclandria.com. Or you can follow us on Instagram at Musiclandria.
Tune in to Serpent More with DJ Dog Juice if you like. Friday mornings, 6 to 8 a.m. The perfect show for your morning commute, kitchen work, or running with your dogs. Only on KDVS 90.3 FM. Streaming at kdvs.org. Skippy and Claudia listen, and you can too.
Okay, and we are back with one half of Follow Me Dark. We've got Steven, who is the lead singer, primary songwriter?
The music is all written collaboratively.
Okay.
Lyrics? I wrote most of the lyrics.
Most of the
yeah,
lyrics,
yeah.
okay. But the musical part of it is much more of a band effort.
Yeah.
It is. Everyone kind of brings in different parts,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll usually work on them as a group and arrange them as a group.
Very cool.
Yeah. Once in a while, someone will have a song that's completely written or something, but even then, it kind of goes through the Follow Me Dark machine and might get rearranged a little bit.
Okay, yeah. You don't, bust it to pieces first, then put it all together?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it gets
yeah,
chopped
okay.
up a little bit.
All
but
right.
I think it's for the best,
Oh,
ultimately.
cool. And we've got Sean, who is the lead guitar player for the band, with us as well. We're just missing the pocket right now.
the rhythm section,
The rhythm
yeah.
section.
We're floating.
Yes.
without 'em.
Yeah, it's hard to keep time.
It is.
It is without your drummer and your bass player.
Yeah. But
So,
yeah, it's been good.
14 songs. What's the total runtime on this?
I think it's about 54. It's under an hour. It's too long to fit on a single vinyl. We found out the hard way.
Unfortunately.
That was the original goal, was to fit it onto a vinyl, but we ended up expanding the album in the course of making it, and we're happy with where it is. But yeah, it's meant to be listened to as a whole, and fortunately, we're going to be able to do that later today.
Yes, we will be able to do that between 1 and 2 o'clock this afternoon here on KDVS Davis. And yes, it's just under an hour. I just looked at what I have here. I've got a couple extra songs in there for...
Got the bonus tracks?
well, no, because Acid Desert
Oh, it's already in there.
was
Oh, yes.
already out, and same with Aurora.
yeah.
So I've got those versions as well.
Interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
so they doubled up into here. So it's just over an hour with those extra 2 songs in there.
Yeah, and the idea with this is it's really, we grew up at the tail end of the CD era where, the album was the unit of music. And
At the tail end of
tail-
CDs, when CDs were just finally going out?
Well, I mean, like I bought my first CD in 1998, so I mean it was.
Oh, holy cow!
It was still in that peak.
Yeah.
When that was what you did, because it was pre Napster, and if
Yeah, okay.
if you heard a song on the radio, you had to go and buy the CD. to access it, and
Yes.
then it's like, well, I spent $15 on this, so I'm going to listen to the whole thing and listen to it repeatedly and get
Right.
my money's worth.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
in that spirit, that's the spirit that we made this album. Is, you know, this is really meant to reward old school listeners who are used to bringing that album home and putting it on and opening up the booklet, reading the lyrics, you know, taking the journey.
So talking about the booklet, it opens up in 3 panels. The first panel has a little booklet which has the lyrics to each song, correct? They're done very artistically. They come in and out of focus, at least for me. Some a little light, some a little fuzzy, some off-kiltered a bit, different colors thrown in there. But each song is written out. They've got some pretty cool graphics in here. Where did the graphics come from?
Man, Steven really went to town. He basically did that whole thing all himself. Of course, we looked at stuff and talked about it, but Steven really took it upon himself to create a separate piece of visual art.
I mean,
that goes
this
with the
is
audio
really art, because the Follow Me Dark, Far From Any Shore booklet that's in here is also a replication of a book that
Yeah.
has a lock on it.
Yeah.
So if you flip it from one side to the next, you can see that it is that kind of a book, and then it has, I don't know, very mystical.
It's esoteric, yeah.
It's I don't know, a little Celtic feel to it, a little bit of French with or Renaissance with the kind of a feel of a tarot card kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
in
kind
there.
of a medieval grimoire kind of approach, but
grimoire.
a grimoire, yeah, would be
Instead of noir, it's the grimoire.
Yeah, we use a lot of grimoires in our band just for different tasks, you know, whatnot. But no, I again, that's part of the experience is
Yes.
opening up the CD,
And
opening up the booklet, having
right.
something that kind of tickles the imagination
Yeah.
and takes you to somewhere else. And you know, I think it's important for bands who value that to continue that tradition. And you know, we're hoping to find listeners who are part of that tradition as well, who grew up loving albums, loving listening to full albums and looking at the booklets and putting headphones on, listening on a stereo turned way up, that kind of thing.
Right. Who did the artwork? Because these ship paintings are pretty cool.
Yeah, we found it was Nikolai, right?
Valentine.
Valentine. That's
okay.
right. This guy in Russia that Steven found.
Oh.
And we actually own the painting. It's a real oil painting of the cover.
The cover, okay, because
That's
the
a
cover's
real-
much darker.
Yeah, that's a real canvas painting that we actually got sent to us from Russia.
Oh, very cool.
From a guy that made that for
From a guy.
us. Yeah. We know a guy.
We know a guy in Russia, and then there's another one inside where you can really see the, like when you see light through the water, or the water seems to be getting a little thinner, that you can actually see through the wave kind of thing,
yeah.
and it's kind of cool how they have that in there as well.
He's an amazing artist.
Yeah, it's almost like the snow hanging off the roof and it looks blue.
Yeah.
From that, yeah. Pretty cool. I like the whole concept album thing and story first to second, from one song to the next and following it with the booklet. I've done that. It reminded me of my ute when I would
Nice.
sit there and didn't have the headphones, just had the speakers, and sitting there with albums and just being able to read, as opposed to. I love CDs; they're very convenient and everything, but the ant font is really hard on me.
We want to do vinyl. It's just
Yeah.
kinda, do you listen to records?
I
you listen to
do.
vinyl?
I do. Did you see the record collection here?
I've seen a few in here. Yeah.
We got 3 turntables behind me.
Nice.
But yes, but you can't fit 14 songs on a album.
It's I don't want to get too in the weeds here, but
it's okay.
most of the record pressing that we've seen, they really try to limit it to 22 minutes per side. So
okay.
it would spill onto a third side.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
All right. It's the top of the hour. I got distracted. You are listening to KDVS Davis 90.3 FM, streaming on the web at kdvs.org. Listener supported freeform radio for Northern California and wherever you are today. Would you all like to do a quick station ID for us? It's written there. It's the red letter. Okay, there's a white sheet of paper on the wooden wall above the blue papers that has. Yes, thank you, Stephen. Because when I've said that before, people are like looking all over. I mean, it says current requirements. No, that's yes. Sorry, that is also red writing on white paper.
You're listening to KDVS Davis 90.3 FM.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
hey,
that
we're
was
Follow
good.
Me Dark, guys. This is KDVS 90.3 FM. Rock out.
I'll just use that whole one.
Yeah.
Just one
Yeah.
station ID right
Follow
in
Me
there.
Dark version. Yeah.
Yes, the Follow Me Dark version.
Follow
Very
me,
cool.
Davis.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
Yes, we just passed the top of the hour. I got all those public service announcements.
So, Guy,
out of the
what
way.
were some of your formative albums that you listened to as a youth?
As a youth, in this concept album kind of thing? I was just thinking there was a time where you had Genesis had one with was it Lamb Lay Down
Lies
on
Down on
Broadway,
Broadway.
and at that time a number of people were doing concept albums. Yes did one.
Yeah. Close to the Edge.
Yes, Close to the Edge.
How
Yeah, I
about,
feel like
how about
it's
Jethro Tull?
Yeah, I was trying to think of some Jethro Tull right there, but I can't think of the one that was one of the concept albums. But yeah, even Hotel California
Oh, I don't know that one as much.
with the Eagles, and
It's a dying art.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had been very popular for a while. I guess one group came out with it and had a smash, and then everybody's all like, "Ooh, we got to do one too."
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy
Yeah.
from the Who.
Sgt. Pepper's. How about?
Yeah, Sergeant Pepper's, right? Yeah, that one too.
I mean, we can keep going.
We could, but I'd rather talk about Follow Me Dark and their music. What next song shall we? Oh, I know Boots might be listening,
What's up,
but I
Jim?
know he really likes the Daffodil.
I was
that.
I was gonna say Daffodils. I don't know how time you got. That is a little bit of a longer song, but
Track 10.
Track 10.
yeah, that's a good one. We really went for it on this track.
Really? How so?
We got a cello, we got a piano, backup vocals. It's dramatic.
It is dramatic.
It's drawn out. It'll take you some places up
Do
and down.
you want to talk about this song and the lyrics at all, Stephen?
Yeah, actually, the last part of it was written by Elliot, which was his first time contributing lyrics to the band.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, very cool.
and I think it's
Elliot, if you're listening, kudos.
yeah. Thank you, Elliot. I think it's it's about loss. It's about loved ones that we've lost and the cycle of life, and trying to find solace in knowing that we carry the memories of the ones that we loved with us, and that the cycle of life continues, and our bodies get reabsorbed into the great continuum of being, and our spirits sing on, and the
body may
celestial
die, but the
spheres,
spirit will, live on.
all that good stuff.
Yes, I've heard those words before from somebody else. Yes.
But before we started this album, we were thinking about doing an entire EP that would sound kind of like this, where our friend Lexi is playing cello on this track.
Uh-huh.
We actually included her kind of early on in this process, and I was playing piano on it. So the whole idea was, do kind of an MTV Unplugged type album, which we ended up just using a couple songs from those sessions and
Right.
incorporating them into this album.
Into this album.
Yeah, but this is the closest that we came.
Okay,
I think.
very cool. Pardon me. And Daffodils is song number 10.
Daffodils.
And I got it all.
What do we call it in the
queued up
band?
Daffodilicus?
right. I'm sorry, say that again.
Can I say that on
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Daffodilicus?
Daffodilicus. Okay.
We're strange.
Follow Me Dark. All right, and here we go with the song Daffodils from Follow Me Dark off their brand new release, Far From Any Shore, which is a hero's journey based on, oh my God, just dropped right out of my head.
Joseph Campbell.
Joey C.
Yes,
Joey
Joseph
C.
Campbell. All right, not of the Campbell Soup family, but here we go with that. And we are back with half of Follow Me Dark here. We've got Stephen and Sean. We're going to have to start getting ready for the event calendar. But before we get to that, what's the best way for people to keep up with you in the weeds and the wires and know what your shenanigans and going to be?
Yeah, definitely. If you go to our link tree, you can find links to everything, whether it's our Instagram, Facebook. We have a YouTube channel with lots of cool content.
So you can just go right to Linktree. You don't have to go to Instagram first and then go to Linktree.
You can just Google. You can just Google "Follow Me Dark" and see what happens.
Really?
We're on there. But if anyone's not on social media, we're starting an email list as well. You can sign up. There's a link to that. I think only on our Linktree though. But in general. We update our Instagram the most, and we play a lot up in Grass Valley, up the hill a little bit. And we just played there. We did our big release show in Nevada City last week, and we have a show coming up. We have a show September 13th in Placerville at the Prospector with Furlough Fridays, and September 25th we'll be at the Torch Club with Sparrow Blue.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so those haven't been announced yet, but you're hearing it first. So we got a couple shows in September. Yeah.
All right. Nice. In September, later September, after like the 6th, 7th,
13th in Placerville,
cool.
and 25th in Sacramento.
All right, good. I wanted to just make sure I was back to town.
We're not going to play without you there, guy.
But you've done that so many other times before, which I do appreciate.
But we always put up a stink at least. Yeah. Until you're there, Mr. Muse. Yeah. Shout out to the Muse Syndicate. Thank you, sir, for all your support for us all these years, going back to 2019, and all the support that you do for all the local bands.
You are so welcome. Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about that off air, how you guys came in here in 2020, just before February, and then you guys were the last band I got to see before things got locked down. Yeah, it's like, oh, this will be memorable.
Yeah. It's been quite a journey. And big shout out to everybody listening, all of our friends and family who are tuning in, and all of the KDVS listeners. You guys are awesome. Thank you for keeping underground music alive and well in platforms like this.
Do you want to shout out your mom and dad?
Yeah, and my mom and dad. Love you guys. Yeah.
Sean, you got any...
I bet my mom's sleeping right now. But thanks to all the friends, supporters. Guy, you've done a lot for us over the years. You've always been there supporting local music and us, and just to have any kind of support is great. So it feels good.
And the show you guys had at the Fern was great. I mean, it was full. I saw a lot of long hair whipping around.
Yeah, it was flying everywhere. That night.
It was flying everywhere. I was afraid some of them were going to get tangled with one another, and then it was like, then they'd be like Siamese twins on them.
I could announce we did have our performance on July 12th professionally recorded and filmed, and we're going to be releasing some pro level
very cool
live videos soon.
And you do have some really good videos out there now of music that you can link right through your website.
Yeah, that's on our YouTube.
And
if you
YouTube
just Google
channel.
Follow Me Dark on YouTube, we've done 3 videos for this album so far, and we'll go all over. We did the Aurora video over in Reno.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we did.
That was a cool video.
We went out to Truckee. We went to all kinds of cool locations around Nevada County for the Acid Desert video to kind of show the hero's journey. So we're passionate about trying to create a visual element to the music, and just the creative act in of itself is so rewarding for us, and it's such a cool way to get people collaborating and working together and making memories. Even if it doesn't get seen or go viral or whatever, we've learned that the experience itself is its own reward. So
that is so cool. I was just thinking of a quote I had recently come upon, and it's music is the art of shaping sound. Or shaping space. That was it. Shaping space with sound. But yeah,
I'd agree with that. Yeah, it changes the feeling up.
Yeah. So let me get into the event calendar real quick. We got Grover Anderson playing at the Big White Tent at Bear Valley Music Festival. That will be happening today. Heck, he might already be on stage right now. It's 10 a.m. All right, moving right along. We've got Dr. Andy Jones of Dr. Andy's Poetry and Technology Hour, which airs here on KDVS starting at 5 p.m. this evening. After that, they'll be running over to Suds Works, and from 7 until 9, you can join Dr. Andy Jones and their pub quiz over at Suds Works. All ages every Wednesday from 7 until 9 p.m. Speaking of other individuals who play music from the Nevada County area, Graham Farrow and the Gill Brothers Band will be at the Torch Club tonight. Starting at 8:30, they'll be right after the open mic with Todd Perez. Something happening over there at Lakeview Commons in South Lake Tahoe. They've got the Gnarly Pints live, and or I guess it's Left on 10th with the Gnarly Pints live, and it's ska and reggae for your enjoyment from 4:30 until 8:30 on Thursday. Let's see, what else do we got going on? I know there's a lot going on Saturday night. Oh, no, we'll go some of the stuff from Friday later. We've got Adam and the Breaknecks, Cassette Idols, and Mammoth Motel doing a thing at the Audio Nerd, and you can find that at 3700 Midas Avenue in Rockland, and that is an all-ages show and Coin of the Realm to get in through the door there if you would like. Van Goat and Ginger Molasses are going to be doing something at the Green Room Social Club in Placerville. That's located at 251 Main Street.
Shout out to Bodie.
Oh, yeah, Bodie.
Ginger Molasses. Woo!
Yeah, and Ginger Molasses, they are a high-energy funk band.
They're so fun. They're excellent. Any music lovers out there, you would really appreciate this band. They really deliver on all cylinders.
They are high energy. The singer is high energy. The drummer used to play for Fever the Ghost. Just to...
When's that show again?
What is that show again?
Placerville?
In Placerville. Where did I just see that? It was right here.
Lost your train of thought.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. 7 to 11 p.m. Friday night at the Green Room Social Club in Placerville on Main Street, 251. Yep. All ages, Coin of the Realm to get in through the door if you'd like to check that out. Pirate Tears, Aris Band, Devil Like Me, and Caravans Radio will be doing a thing in Fulton. And I'm sorry, not Fulton. My goodness. I'm just losing track of everything right now. It's in Fresno on Fulton Street. All ages till 10 p.m. Field Dress recorded record release. They have a record release. I am stumbling so bad. Dogpatch will be there in Problem Plays. It will happen at the Red Museum, and that will be on Saturday night. Yonder Out and the Willow Snags will be playing over at the Fox and Goose on Friday night as well. The Nickel Slots will be at the Side Door if you'd like to catch them. Three Reef Deep, Picket Fences, Adam and the Breaknecks, and Monarchy of Roses will be at the Hotel Utah down in San Francisco on Saturday night as well. And Peter Petty and his Double P Review will be doing something at the Torch Club on Saturday as well. Sunday, we've got some music going on. We've got M. Jones and the Melee, plus M. Joy and Casey Shane and the Belonging doing a thing over at the Golden Bear starting at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. On Tuesday, Roseville Downtown has got something going on. I don't know exactly what, but they do have music in the street and a bunch of vendors to come on out and hang out. Open mic, Todd Perez, Wednesdays, and let's see. Here we go. Let's go to Friday of next week. Not this week, but we'll start with Thursday, the 31st. Over at the Fig Tree, you can find Don Rico de Castro playing at the Fig Tree from 6 until 7 o'clock. It's all ages show. Lou Jaw, Citizen Snips, Hella Sword, and Little Tiny Knife will be doing a thing at Cafe Colonial from 7 until 11 p.m. It is also on Thursday night. And that's a 916 Growth Gigs presents all ages and Coin of the Realm to get in through the door there. Going to Friday, we've got Mondo, Randy, Erotica, West Cliff, Halt, King G, Father Carey, Tella, Pola 3, and a word I just can't read. I have no idea how to even... Yeah, I love it when people start writing without vowels.
Makes it interesting.
Yeah, it does, and I've got no idea what vowel to throw in there to make it a word. Yeah, I know. Astraches. I'm going to say that one. It's going to happen at the Hatch Workshop down in Stockton. It is an all-ages show. Starts at 5 p.m. They say they're going to turn up the music really loud because they've got something to say. I guess
sometimes you need to turn the music down.
I know for that, but
to get people to listen.
Yes,
closer.
but they're a little pissed off of what's going on these days. Anyway, let's see. What else do we have? We got Blinder Shipwreck. See, I can read that one without any letters. Star-Crossed Lovers and A Dream About Home. They're going to be doing something at Smash in Citrus Heights, and Smash is located at 6412 Tupelo Street. Or Tupelo Drive. It is all ages, coin of the realm to get in. And we do have performances inside a confined space that will be happening at the Warehouse Artist Lofts on R Street. And that is something that is hosted by Diego, who is the percussionist to the Willow Snag. So Diego's going to be quite busy this weekend with some shows, both musically and that. We've got on Friday, August 1st, Ode to the Stokes, Cole Steer, and Stepdad Passport over at the Audio Nerve in Rockland doing a thing. And again, that's all ages, corner of the realm to get into the door there. That is all I'm going to share with you today from our event calendar here at KDVS Davis, which is put together by your volunteer staff to help support our local scene. Got about 8 minutes. What you guys want to say or play?
What do we want to say?
Or play.
I guess I want to say something.
Say it, man.
I want to say thank you to everybody who listens to underground music, because it's so, as an underground artist, we find it increasingly difficult to kind of break through the noise of
even
the feed.
as Spotify says, anybody can be on, but not everybody can be found.
It's not easy. There's a lot of music. And
there is
a lot of good artists out there too, so there definitely is competition. So yeah, find your underground bands. They need your support. They're grinding. We are grinding. And
if you'd like,
come into things like if you'd like, yes,
yes, if you like, yes, we can't. Yeah, no, yeah, the whole call to action thing just throws people off.
Does anyone actually monitor that? Are we being?
We are.
We're being monitored.
Yeah, we're monitoring it right now.
Can I make a call to action to not police our calls to action?
Yeah, that's the.
I know it's one tyranny for another, and call it freedom.
That's right. Yeah. What is this?
What is
this America? No, I do want to say, I encourage people also, if you haven't gone to a show in a while, like, go out to some shows, get out of your comfort zone. I get that there's so much content. I know this is a call to action. I'm sorry. There
is a lot of content out there, and you don't have to leave your room to do that. I mean, last time I went down to see a live show on Friday, asked the person at the door that was taking my picture and my license and my money, do you listen to radio? And they're like, radio?
Right.
No.
Right.
What?
Right. And I love radio, and I love stations like KDVS or like we have KVMR up in Grass Valley, or back in Chicago I DJ'd on WZRD when I was an undergrad, which is a very similar vibe to here. We had like 17,000 records and smell the history.
Yes.
So KDVS listeners know what's up, but I just I'm appreciative to anyone out there who's going out supporting their local bands, supporting local artists, and just being part of the community, because I really feel like that's really the only place we have a lot of agency left in a lot of cases. People live so much of their lives online, but to actually be involved in your community and showing up for the people that your neighbors, your friends, your loved ones.
We've got to be our own support.
Exactly.
It seems. I'm sorry if that sounds like a call to action too, but just can't wait for a handout.
Yeah, it's great that music can build those bridges and kind of heal divides.
Yes.
And we're really proud to be part of that.
And I'm glad that you guys are also out there playing live. And I'm looking forward to September when I get back from doing that thing in the desert.
Should we play one more song?
Yes, I've got one all queued up.
All right.
And here we go. And this one is called Far from Any
We should
Shore.
mention, too, if you like what you hear, come back at 1 p.m. on KDVS.
True. We will be hosting a listening party for this album in full starting at 1 p.m. this afternoon. But in the meantime, here's the last song of it from the album called Far From Any Shore.